Stop scrolling for a second. Today, Man City won your game. Man City beat Brentford 3 goals to 0. Man City had 60% of the possession, 23 shots, 9 on target. And Brentford, by the way, who were also fighting for their lives and fighting for an interesting spot, which I'll tell you more about, had 4 shots and 2 on target. Nowhere close. Doku was a menace today. He was chaos. Turkey, Bernardo Silva, and then Haaland as well. These guys caused mayhem, right? Now, there were no goals in the first half, but in the second half, the goals came streaming in. At the 60th second, the first goal from Jeremy Doku, who, by the way, has been a nuisance, for good, especially for Manchester City, right? And then the second goal came from Haaland in the 75th minute. And then the 92nd minute,
Mamouche
as well, put the third one in. So yes, credit where credit is due. This was a convincing performance and shows a team that wanted to finish strong and did finish strong. And the big but is consistency. Man City hasn't shown that level of consistency that we've known them for. So will Man City be able to win every single game they have remaining in the Premier League? Because earlier this week, they faced Everton and they drew with Everton 3 goals to 3. Yes, they showed some fight to be able to come back after being 2 goals down, but we didn't necessarily expect Everton to win that game or to even draw that game. We expected Man City to win. And Man City knew what they were up against, but still, they lost 2 points in that game. Now, there's another game that is coming up that will be a very important match or game for Man City, and that is against Bournemouth. Now, Bournemouth and Brentford are in the same category because they're both fighting for 6th position. Though it's not cast in stone here because there are some factors that will make that 6th position worthy of being won or make more sense, if you get what I'm saying. Now, that's because Aston Villa, if they hold the 5th position in the league and they go ahead to win the Europa Cup, which they're currently in the finals, that would allow anyone who has a 6th spot in the EPL, in the Premier League, qualify for the Champions League. Now imagine Bournemouth in the Champions League. Huge money, huge prestige. What that would mean for the club and the history. So you see that these clubs, especially clubs like Bournemouth, who have, by the way, been sensational this season, will fight so much to win every single game they have left so that they can at least get that 6th spot and hope that Aston Villa does what they need to do so they can be in the Champions League. So that becomes a very interesting match to look out for. Meanwhile, Arsenal sits 2 points clear at the top. And while City is pressing and showing signs that they're not backing down, Arsenal is locked in, focused, and we know what we need to do. We can't pretend that City is putting up a performance, showing that fight, and so are we. And we are ready to take this through. The tables don't lie.